Hi, everybody. It's June 4th, the market update desk with Scott Riley, NMLS number 157524. We started out the day with more changes in tariffs. It's hard to keep up with everything these days. So, yesterday, the administration announced increase in steel tariffs. Today, they backed off and said, UK, we're not going to do the increase right now, at least, on steel imports. So it's just another example of it's hard to know what's going to happen from day to day, hour to hour. The other big news today was the ADP payroll, and wow, was it a swing and a miss? Let's just go over this here. So ADP reported job creation of 37,000 jobs. That's it, 37,000. Much weaker than the market originally estimated at 115,000. And on top of that, the previous month was reported lower by 2,000 from 62,000 to 60,000. So this is the weakest report since March of 23. The 3 month average now for job gains is 81,000. The 6 month average is 115,000, and the 12 month is all the way down to 139,000 job creations according to ADP. Let's break down the information within the report here as I'm reviewing it. The biggest area of job weakness was in small business. Now, if you remember last month, that was our winner. But this month we saw businesses with 1 to 49 employees shed 13,000 jobs. Large businesses, or those 500 plus employees, saw 3,000 in job losses. The bulk and the bulwark of what the job creation was medium-sized businesses, 50 to 499 employees. They came in at plus 49,000 month over month. So at least it was healthy for the mid-sized businesses. Goods producing businesses shed 2,000 jobs, while service provider companies added 36,000 jobs. Natural resources, mining, manufacturing, trade, transportation, and utilities, along with professional business services, and even what had been a hot area, education and health services, all saw job losses across the board. The biggest gainer was very interesting. It was leisure and hospitality, which showed an increase of 38,000. But that doesn't quite sync up with what we saw in the JOLTS report, which showed contracting job openings in that field. So very interesting. In fact, 5 of the 10 industries that are tracked by ADP saw net job losses. So what does that line up for Friday's BLS number? Who knows, because no one knows what to expect from that report. Now, getting into the wage side of it, we saw job stayers, or people that stayed on the job, had their pay increased by 4.5%. That was flat month over month, but still the lowest level since looks like June of 21. Job changers, or what people are doing to get, what they're getting paid to be poached from other companies to change. They showed their income go up by 7%, which is also unchanged. So not a very healthy jobs report from the ADP. Very clearly, the labor market is showing signs of weakness. We've said that for a while now. Mortgage applications is another data point that came out today. We saw purchases fall 4%. Week over week, but they're up 18% year over year. Refinances were down, looks like 4% week over week. Now, it's important to know that those numbers, that data point, was from the Memorial holiday, which usually traditionally we see a decline because we have a shorter activity week. On the technical side of things, mortgage bonds, mortgage-backed securities broke above their 25-day moving average and are now testing the 150-day moving averages. Now, if they're able to break above those barriers, the next stop is the 200-day moving average, which is about 34 basis points above where we're at right now. 10-year Treasury, it's helping us today. In fact, it's down 10 basis points as I'm looking on the wire right now, 4.3591. Not too long ago, last week, we were popping above 4.5. So we have a good trend line going. Let's see if we can stay with it and give everybody some better mortgage rates. Scott Riley, the Market Update Desk, your original singular market news source for West Michigan. Have a great afternoon.